SuperTalk Mississippi Media production.
I'm Steve Azar, and I'm on the other side of the microphone, meaning I'm asking the questions this time, and oh, have mercy for the airwaves. I spent 20 years in Music City, wrote and made some hits, traveled the world, and then moved my family back to the birthplace of American music and where the magnolia trees prosper. And now every time I put my feet on Mississippi soil, when I'm off the road, well, I'm at peace. On this show, it's all about hearing the stories straight from the mouths of the friends I've made along the way, their journey to success. Heck, there might be someone on, I don't even know, but you know how us Mississippi types are. We tend to take well to new company. In a Mississippi Minute, all 60 of them. I'm Steve Azar. It's just like that muddy river, moving slow. Ain't no worries, it's how life goes, baby. In a Mississippi Minute. That's right. Hey folks, time for another In a Mississippi Minute. I am Steve Azar reminding you, first of all, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to you guys. Grateful for you guys tuning in all these years. Excited about today's guest. Before we get there, visit Mississippi.org. Celebrates Mississippi like no other. Plan a road trip with your loved ones, and like I always say, if you don't have any loved ones, maybe you'll find one there on your road trip. It's how it works in Mississippi. Anyway, go to visit Mississippi.org. I'm crossing the state line over the bridge, all the way down Highway Interstate 40, then back to 49, not Mississippi 49, and I'm making my way to Fayetteville, Arkansas today. I love having these guests on. It's been a long time since I have had them on. My two sister-in-laws on my wife's side, Gwen of the fam, they love working together, and their latest venture, Serendipity Shop, out of Fayetteville, Arkansas, is no infant idea anymore. It's a full-time gig. Sister number one made her mark celebrating her art with her company, Inviting Company. Her designs were a shining light on all their stationery, wrapping paper, some of the highest end stores nationwide. The list goes on, and were licensed by many cool brands around the country as well. Sister number two, from a profession as an audiologist where she practiced in Nashville for a while, she found herself searching for fulfillment and landed into the world of her big sister. Did so more in the retail space. Eventually, the two of them would wind up both back in Fayetteville. Fast forward later in life, thus the creation of their latest passion for all things Serendipity Shop. So let's welcome in the founders and, most importantly, my dear, dear sisters, Sarah Nabholz and Camilla Williamson. Hello, girls.
Hi, hello, Steve. Thank you.
What a great introduction.
I know.
It was wonderful being where you guys are right now at Thanksgiving. We enjoyed it.
We loved having you. It was so great.
Wasn't it wonderful?
It really was.
It was fabulous.
Sarah, let's talk about your house being called the hippie house recently. Is that, do you feel good about that? I mean, is that like a compliment? I think it is.
I think so. I do. I love it. I think it's just it's the happy hippie house.
Yeah,
it is the happy hippie. Well, for folks out there that I'm trying to give you a visual as a songwriter, and that is, it's just full of art. It's full of color. And almost like she breaks every rule in the color wheel. So I don't know, interior designers walk in and just have like their eyes would open. They'd be in shock, but it works.
I love it.
It is. It's Cecilia's favorite place on earth. So our baby girl Cecilia, by the way, everybody. Okay. So guys, I want to start here. So right before we dig deep into Serendipity Shop and how it started and what you guys are up to lately and how it's evolved, let's talk a little bit about you girls in the nurturing years. You witnessed your hardworking, community-driven, award-winning, city, state, recognized mom, how she held herself and what mattered to her most. And, of course, being a great mom, paying attention, teaching through actions first and foremost. That's what I can tell you. And then you witnessed your dad over time receive awards that Sam Walton and Joe Ford received, humanitarian awards, the National Guard Award being literally named after your dad, his face on the trophy for years to come for any of recipients coming together. In life and in business, let's start with you, Camilla. What have you drawn upon and taken from both of them that you find comfort in the challenging times that stick mostly with you, during those challenging times in life and in business?
Goodness, that's a deep question. I would say that just having them as examples, knowing that there are no limits to what you can do, not making up excuses, saying you can't do things, knowing that when things come along and if it's something you feel like it is your passion or if it is a need that you need to do because you have the talent and time to do it, that those are the things that are important. And that's what mom and dad have taught us. It's never, to me, there's never been really roadblocks. It's always been just moving forward and letting the paths, following the paths that are there. And one thing just kind of leads to another. And I just feel like that mom and dad have blessed us with growing up and feeling like we don't, have any challenges. If there's something that we need to accomplish, then we just need to find the ways to accomplish it.
I love that. Sarah, for you?
Well, absolutely everything Camilla said. They've just been the biggest role models and most impressive people on this earth. One thing that growing up we were basically saw by example, is to never be bored. And I love that because there is not enough time in the day to do all the things I love to do. Work is not work. It is so fun. They both taught us that we should do what we enjoy doing and love it. And to be proud of it, proud of what you do and be an example to your kids too. Hopefully one day they'll be able to carry
say the same things, right?
Yeah,
and say
right.
the same things about you guys. Second of all, there is not enough time in the day for you, Sarah. Just after Camilla, I mean, waiting on
my clock.
Why did I not write waiting on Sarah? I mean, because because it's hard to write. It's hard to write.
I could write it for you. I've got some lines I could put in there.
Let's talk about that as business partners now. I mean, Sarah's like her heart rate is at 0. She's just running like so smooth. We have an Uber outside, right? And that Uber's on the clock, and I stress out over that guy or that girl needing to make a living that night and all that. And then there's Sarah in there kind of putting some things away. Sarah, the Uber's here. You got to walk.
Well, you call the Uber and you don't know that they're here in 1 minute at my house.
I gave you the 4-minute, 3-minute, 2-minute, 1 minute warning.
That's true.
I think I started at 7 minutes actually. So anyway, long story short, no, I'm messing with both of y'all, and mostly you, Sarah, because
I know.
I mess with you in my shows. I need it for content.
Yeah. I'm happy with that.
All right. Okay. So, Camilla, growing up for you, I know you're doing what you're doing now, and you look back at the whole body of work and life. Mm-hmm. So for you as a kid, what were you into?
I really liked sports. I had a best friend from, the age of 1 year old, and she was very athletic. And so I feel like that's probably part of what kind of introduced me into that. We just, we would run around the neighborhood and play football and kickball and all that, but then got into soccer and tennis and basketball. And so that was really, as a young kid, I always wanted to be outside doing something, athletic. And that was just kind of the thing. I wasn't really, into art or, decor or, actually like going to aerobics. I'd rather play some sort of sport or something like that to get my
You like to get sweaty and dirty. I know that.
I did.
Dirty
I was
knees.
A tomboy. Tomboy.
You were sort of a tomboy. For you, Sarah, art always sort of there?
No, actually it was all sports for me all the way.
Are you messing with me right now?
She is. I can vouch for that.
Okay, come on, Sarah.
That is our big joke because Camilla has to continually teach me, about sports. But, I definitely loved art. We didn't have art. We had it occasionally at our school offered, because it was a small, school that didn't always have the funds for that. So luckily my junior and senior year, I was able to take art classes over at the public school in the afternoon, and then just went on to study graphic design in college, and have loved every aspect of it. When I studied graphic design, it was basically fine art because we had one Mac computer, but learned most of it on the job, and that was about it. You know?
All right, well, let's take a quick break. You timed that absolutely perfectly. Great timing, Sarah. That's good. You're not late.
I can't believe it.
Impressive. Visit Mississippi.org. Always has the best timing. Plan a trip on the Writers Trail, the Freedom Trail markers, the Blues Trails, the Country Trail markers. It's all there for you. I'm Steve Azar. Grateful for you guys tuning in. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. We'll be right back with Sarah Naples, Camilla Williamson of Serendipity Shop.
Hey, 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 Rita Lara. Yeah. Hey, hey, hey.
Listen and watch all your favorite SuperTalk Mississippi shows live and on demand. Listen to tons of music. Plus, get the latest breaking news from across the state with the SuperTalk Mississippi app. The SuperTalk Mississippi app. Download the SuperTalk app on your iPhone or Android device now for free. Just search SuperTalk Mississippi in your app store on your mobile device to get everything Mississippi all in one place. The SuperTalk Mississippi app. Get it now. You know that nowadays, most people go online to look at a business before they spend their money. What if the online information about your business is incorrect, or even worse, not very flattering? If your online presence isn't great, you may be losing customers. STMM Digital's trusted and highly trained team is the answer. We're ready to work with you to help your business capitalize on the power of digital marketing. Call 601-991-2305 or go to stmmdigital.com to get started today.
I'm Rex Baker with
Rocking in a Mississippi Minute. Don't get me starting to sing Christmas songs, because I will. And you guys may go, what, Steve? Stick to your own songs. Visit Mississippi.org. I mean, it's just phenomenal how we celebrate Christmas. Mississippi Christmas, hosted by me. You guys will be checking that out next week. I will invade your airways for like 36 hours. I mean, sometimes it's 48 hours, sometimes it's 36. Will, thy fearless leader over there at SuperTalk, hasn't told me exactly how long they're going to allow me to stay on the air, but I love it so much. It puts me in the spirit beyond belief. I wish you guys a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Visit Mississippi.org as well, my team over there. My guest today from Serendipity Shop, and you can check them out online, and we'll get to that website exactly in a second, but Serendipity Shop is owned by Sarah Naples and Camilla Williamson, my sister-in-laws, but they're really my sisters.
Yes.
Actually knew them from birth. We just didn't get to hang out until I was like 25. But, you know, they cast me away, her mom and dad, and then I showed back up. You know, so it was like Gilligan on Gilligan's Island. Okay, so, guys, I want to jump into what's going on in the company. It starts off by you guys, if I'm not wrong, sorority-based, a lot of that stuff, and then all of a sudden it sounds like you're digging back into what you used to do retail-wise, Camilla, and Sarah, what you used to design retail-wise, and it sounds like you guys have sort of found yourself back at that same place, right or wrong?
A little bit of both.
I like it. Okay. Bad news and the good news. Yes. Give me both of it.
Well, we are actually, doing both retail, which, yes, that is what you have seen as of late with having all of our gift and party wear and then all the products that we design. But we also are still, one of our main ventures is the wholesale selling our sorority products. They're all licensed, and we sell them across the nation to retail stores. So we have both a wholesale venture and a retail venture for our products.
Yeah, no, and I didn't mean not to leave out wholesale. I know you guys venture into both sides of it. How has that evolved as far as just the sorority side of things? And then can you tell me the process of licensing?
Yes. It's not an easy one.
Yeah, it looks like you guys.
It is a process.
It is a process. There's actually two major licensing companies, and we decided when we did want to go wholesale after we started out with the original 11 sororities here at the University of Arkansas, which is in Fayetteville where we live. We knew that if we wanted to go wholesale and reach out to the country through all the retail stores, that we would need to get licensed with more sororities. And so we chose to get licensed with all of the 26 National Panhellenic Council sororities. And so in order to do that, you've got to have an official license with the licensing companies. So there, like I said, there's two different ones. So we're, had to get set up through both of them. And then you have to, for every product that you want to put their branding on, you have to get approved for that particular product, whether it's a hat, a tumbler, a coaster, acrylic slide. You've got to have those particular items approved. And then for every design that you create for those items, you have to submit those designs and get those approved.
Sounds like a conspiracy.
Yeah.
Or whatever. I'm looking for a word. It just doesn't sound, it sounds like somebody is making a lot of money.
Right. And, you know, the money does go back to the sororities, which makes complete sense. We wouldn't be making the money if the sororities didn't exist.
Sure.
So it makes complete sense.
Sounds like a scam. Anyway, go ahead. What? No,
the actual cost of the licensing is not that much. It is a process to get the designs, but they want to make sure people aren't putting things that aren't representative of their sorority, you know, on products. So
each product. So you're saying a mug and a hat are two different things. You got to request that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes.
Oh, come on. This is like licensing when you're trying to trade or trademarking something. So you want to trademark something. You have to trademark something with the actual item that you're trademarking. And then if you have something else you want to trade, you have to do it again, unless it falls under a category.
Right.
And that used to not be. You used to be able to just trademark a name or something, but now you've got all these it's a zillion things that you have to cover, and each time it's your lawyer or your legal Zoom or legal whatever it is, and every time it's like $500 here, $500 there. It takes, you know, thousands of dollars just to cover a tenth of the territory that you need, and that's interesting that it's that way. Seems like you could really do a one-stop shop and maybe do an umbrella sort of license over everything, but it just doesn't work like that. And in your world, I guess it doesn't either. Right. Sarah, compared to the days of inviting company, when was the web so prevalent? I mean, obviously not as prevalent as now.
Not at all. Yeah.
But yeah, so you guys were like us back in the day, playing one show at a time, one city at a time, one club, one fraternity house, whatever it was. We were having to actually go there and do that. And then you obviously have your markets. I remember the New York markets and all that, big paper market.
Yeah.
So compared to then versus now, what are the advantages and what are the challenges?
Well, definitely the web is very helpful. That's how we actually got into the wholesale aspect of it, because like Camilla said, we were selling retail here first, to the 11 sororities, and we had our website, but our main focus was really selling it in our little boutique shop down the street. And there's a Fair Marketplace, which is an online wholesale, venture, I guess, a store where people can go there and shop for wholesale items. We decided to put some of our items that we could wholesale on there and really got a great response. So that's what got us into doing it. And we were able to go there first without the expense of going to market. Now, I do think market is a wonderful place to go to actually meet the stores, to get, you know, your product out there further. Rep groups were a big help for us back in Inviting Company pretty much right off the bat. We went to Atlanta market and Dallas market, gained rep groups.
Explain rep groups a little bit more in detail for me.
And that's actually what Camilla did when she was in Nashville. They are the companies, the stores, basically the stores that are at the market centers. They have representatives that cover the territory. So they're out going to the stores, meeting with the people, servicing their accounts there, and selling your product.
So if you could convince a rep, then you were already in a bunch of stores.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, I love that. That's like a little distributor.
As long as they'd have us.
As long as they have. Well,
if they like the product, then
now these days, I mean, obviously to me, so if you're talking to music, okay, it's great that we can get things out there like we can. It's so easy and all that. But how do you get through the fog of it all now? Now it's thick thunderstorms
yeah.
of weather and rain and hurricanes and tornadoes, and you've got to muddle your way through all of that noise to even be heard or seen. So what's the magic?
I do think for us that because we do have the sorority licensing, that does kind of put us in a niche we have found, or niche, how you say the word. But we have found that certain things just are tending to trend. We also have, sell our retail side of things on Etsy. And it's funny because we'll see, what a particular item, and then all of a sudden it's like, okay, we're getting more sales for that, more sales. And then the next thing, now that it's the holidays, we're, selling the ornaments like crazy. And it's kind of, it's those algorithms, which we don't understand how all that works. We're just grateful for it. But somehow, I do think because people, when they're looking specifically for sorority, you put that in, and then we're going to be one of the ones that's going to come up, whether it's on the wholesale site or on Etsy, or even through our Shopify that goes out to all of the sorority websites. So I don't know how it works, but we certainly have seen that somehow we've gotten there and it's caught on, which has been great. And we're hoping to continue to do that with some more kind of different personalized products and things.
Non-sorority.
Non-sorority.
How do people find Serendipity Shop?
Not very easily, because it's usually misspelled. But it's Serendipity, SarahNdipity.shop.
And shop is SHOP?
Yes, that's our website.
Sarah N. Dippity. Serendipity doo da dippity day. We'll be right back. Visit Mississippi.org, celebrating the birthplace of America's music. We're with Camilla Williams and Sarah Navos of Serendipity Shop. Hey folks, Steve Azar here. My friends at Guarantee Bank this December are coming together to help make the holidays brighter for children and families in need. Our teams across Mississippi are partnering with local organizations to host a community toy drive, inviting customers, neighbors, and friends to donate now. Unwrap toys throughout the month. At Guarantee Bank, supporting our communities is more than a tradition. It's who we are. Each year, our branches look for meaningful ways to give back, and this holiday season, we are proud to continue that commitment through a cause that brings joy to so many. We are grateful for our customers and communities who show up year after year to support local families. If you have any questions about the toy drive or want to learn more about how to give, please stop by your nearest participating branch. Guarantee Bank, member FDIC.
There's a ton of content from SuperTalk Mississippi on our new YouTube channel. Just search SuperTalk Mississippi on YouTube or go to supertalk.fm/YouTube. Be sure and subscribe for free to get the latest scoop on what's happening in Mississippi news, politics, sports, and the good things happening here in the state.
From theseabrook.com.
In a Mississippi Minute with Steve Azar, right here on SuperTalk Mississippi.
Highway 1 on my way down some fever trail. Eating on an edge barbecue outside.
I'm rolling in a Mississippi Minute, getting in the Christmas spirit with my dear, dear sisters, two of my favorite people in the world. When my wife Gwen would go to mother-daughter weekend in Arkansas, I would do brother-sisters weekend at the same time, and we would have the best time ever. And it just, they have felt like, to me, my sister-in-laws as sisters. They are blood to me. I love them so much. They've been a big part of what I do as far as hope and believing in what I can do. They've always believed in me before the hits, and how they've treated me with respect from day one, and love, heck, with respect. With love, sometimes they don't respect me. With love, it's been such a beautiful thing. Visit Mississippi.org. I love everything about them. The Thanksgiving parade, they shined, celebrating the birthplace of America's music. Be proud of that, folks, that when you're thinking about Mississippi and the impact it made on every single aspect of the world of music, it all comes back to us. All of it. And even though my sisters are from Arkansas and they had Johnny Cash and Charlie Rich and Glenn Campbell, pretty good, by the way, the band, I mean, there's been some great music over there as well. I think there's something about the Delta in general, Mississippi in general, that separates itself from the world, go to visit Mississippi.org. Serendipity Shop. It's Christmas time. Sarah, word Sarah with an H, SARAHN, the letter N, Dipity, DIPITY.shop. Check them out online and shop for them so I can feel like that, they can call me and go, hey, we got an order. So I love it. Okay. So as far as designs, so this is my big question. And do y'all ever get like in a little, do y'all ever swing at each other or anything happen when y'all are trying to figure out really what's the best thing for the times and how the heck do you even decide that? It's just strictly you see something, you go, oh, I think people would want that. I mean, where does it come from?
Well, that is the fun part. And, also we really work great together on that. I do think we sometimes can, Camilla's the more realistic one about knowing how much it's going to cost to make that item that I might think would be wonderful
It's so
to make.
funny.
But we both have a sense. We've met with a lot of young college sorority girls here, including your daughter and Camilla's daughter. We get a lot of feedback, and try to stay on trend but bring our own aspect into it and the things that we like and see and our ideas and go from there.
Yeah.
Basically.
Camilla, I mean, like how important is getting the feedback from your daughter who's in college and Cecilia who's just out of college and all of the people that you're trying to target, right?
Oh, yeah. It's very important. I mean, anytime we have a new idea for a product, I'm like, let me talk to Brooklyn first. Let me see what Brooklyn thinks. And then, make sure that she might be like I might not buy that, but I know some of my friends that would or whatever, or like, how about this? What about this pattern? Is this still, on trend? And she's like, no, those are going out, so don't invest time in doing those particular designs, cause there's just everything, you can see that the different trends that are coming in. So it's kind of, like Sarah said, trying to stay ahead of that and creating the designs and products for that before it, goes away. Cause these college girls, they like to change their minds on things. One day it's popular and one day it's not.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, that's like music, right? I mean, but if you think about it, that age group decides basically what the next big superstar is. And they're probably going to decide what the next big product is. And they're going to decide, that they're the ones that, have the time, I think, to pay attention enough. And it becomes a revolution every time. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's amazing. You think about it. So what about like, challenges with orders? Like, can y'all get so overconsumed? Is it just you two doing, it's talking about made in America? I mean, you guys you're down there with machines and stuff. I mean, I've seen it. You got everything but except a big old welding mask on. I mean, but it's pretty.
I might be ordering one of those soon.
I mean, seriously. So can it get overwhelming though?
It can. I mean, this is where we are. This is what, we felt was important for us to be able to provide a lot of different options and designs. We knew that it was something that we were going to need to facilitate and make ourselves. And that is where we are right now. We're proud of it because it's fun. We're our own quality control and we can decide certain things, but we do have troops we can call in when things get a little overwhelming.
Is that breaking the child labor law with your kids? Is that what that is?
Well, they're adults now, so we're good.
What are they adults now? You said?
They're adults now, so but we do, we do have future steps that we want to make where we're, going to hopefully have it. We'll, get a space and be able to kind of, scale to the next level. And that's kind of a process that we're, hopefully not going to have any roadblocks in, like I said, and just keep moving forward. But those are our goals.
Using our kids, you make me think back to Adrian when we were on the road and we'd take him some weekends and he would work with Peanut, my merch guy. Hello, shout out to Peanut out there who's been a dear friend of mine, Steve Oliver, for 1,000 years. Anyway, Peanut would come back to the bus and he goes, I need to talk to you. And it was a serious conversation about, he goes, Adrian, who was, I think, maybe 6, 7, 8 at the time. Oh, he wants a raise. And I go, okay, well, how much does he want? And he goes,
That sounds like Adrian.
he wants $10. And I'm going like, $10. So what is he doing to deserve that raise? He goes, well, he thinks he earns it. I said, okay, let's give him a $10 raise. And then the next time I take him out, we have to talk again. Adrian is requesting another $10 raise.
Adrian.
This is a conspiracy. Thank God he's a doctor now. Anyway, long story short, well, I think I'm going to get me a $10 raise now. I'm calling him today and say, Adrian, I would like a $10 dad raise. In fact, but that's multiplied with interest. So you actually owe me $100,000 from just all of that junk you put me through. Anyway, I think about our kids and using them in our work because Cecilia helps me greatly with social media and all that. And Strack designs everything for me. Strack shot every music video for me except for one, including our documentary, Something in the Water. He shot everything, did everything since 2007. So he's done it all for me except for one video. So talking about breaking the child labor laws, but I have a feeling they've caught up in some crazy way. So what happens today if you get a call from like somebody that hears the show and they go, I would like 500 hats printed. I want 500 mugs printed, laser printed, and I need them before Christmas for Blue Cross Blue Shield of Mississippi. I'm just saying, hey, that would work. So can you fulfill that order?
Well, I'll say, oh, sure, we can do it. And then Camilla will be like,
I'll be in the background going, Sarah, no.
Can you do it?
We could. We would, those would be items and things that we would outsource. So we do have, like you said, I mean, yes, there's a lot of stuff that we do here on site, but there's, outsourcing that we've got, that we would certainly with orders like that, be able to, now having it before Christmas, that's what I'd want to make a phone call about before I said yes to it. But, we've got lots of contacts and other, print on demand companies that can do things for us.
Okay. So Blue Cross Blue Shield of Mississippi, who's been so great. We're so grateful for them. A charity event. They've never missed our Delta Soul Celebrity Golf and charity event. I'm imploring them at least next year, because you probably have bought your gifts for all your employees and you got more than 500, I would imagine, that Sarah and Dippity shop. Sarah, SARAHN, Dippity. Come on, everybody sing it. Dippity-doo-dah. .shop. Sarah and Dippity .shop. Check them out. My dear sisters, Sarah Nabholz, Camilla Williamson. Visit Mississippi.org, dear to my heart. Plan a road trip with your loved ones. Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas. Really appreciate them celebrating this with me. We'll be right back with a quick segment, and we'll set you free. I'm Steve Azar. You're on SuperTalk Mississippi.
I've been dying for you. Took forever, it seemed, to find you. Less than a second for me to adore you. Hey, 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 Rita Laura. Hey, 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 Rita Laura. Yeah. Hey, hey, hey.
Hey folks, Steve Azar here. My friends at Guarantee Bank this December are coming together to help make the holidays brighter for children and families in need. Our teams across Mississippi are partnering with local organizations to host a community toy drive, inviting customers, neighbors, and friends to donate now. Unwrap toys throughout the month. At Guarantee Bank, supporting our communities is more than a tradition. It's who we are. Each year, our branches look for meaningful ways to give back, and this holiday season, we are proud to continue that commitment through a cause that brings joy to so many. We are grateful for our customers and communities who show up year after year to support local families. If you have any questions about the toy drive or want to learn more about how to give, please stop by your nearest participating branch. Guarantee Bank, member FDIC.
There's a ton of content from SuperTalk Mississippi on our new YouTube channel. Just search SuperTalk Mississippi on YouTube or go to supertalk.fm/YouTube. Be sure and subscribe for free to get the latest scoop on what's happening in Mississippi news, politics, sports, and the good things happening here in the state. Listen and watch all your favorite SuperTalk Mississippi shows live and on demand. Listen to tons of music. Plus, get the latest breaking news from across the state with the SuperTalk Mississippi app. The SuperTalk Mississippi app. Download the SuperTalk app on your iPhone or Android device now for free. Just search SuperTalk Mississippi in your app store on your mobile device to get everything Mississippi all in one place. The SuperTalk Mississippi app. Get it now.
Callaway's after
Steve Azar, right here on SuperTalk Mississippi.
And a John boat for his sleigh, with a red life jacket and a tackle box. He's bringing his ice chest bill to the top. It's gonna be a catfish Christmas, reeling in the holidays.
We got just a short segment left. I've sold a lot of product right now before Christmas of 2026. So we got a year to wait with my dear sister, Sarah in Dippity Shop. Go there, check it out. The incredible artwork of my sister-in-law, Sarah Nabholz, and her partner, my sister-in-law, the business side of things, who actually wears almost a welding hat. I've seen it. They're down there working. Made in America, made in Fayetteville, Arkansas. That's pretty dang America if you ask me. Go to Sarah in Dippity Shop and visit Mississippi.org. I can't thank you guys enough. End of my eighth year doing this show, which started off as really a joke, I would think, that turned into part of the love of my life, getting to do this, learning to listen. I've got this thing called listening in front of me that tries to keep me to shut up because I've always been the one being asked the questions. And like I said, I've had a lot of regret over my life not being the one asking the questions because I feel like I've missed out on a lot. But this show has helped me catch up, I'd like to think, and I hope you guys are enjoying it all these years. And thank you for having me. Super Talk, I love you guys. And especially during Christmas time, I get a little moved. So thank you. Visit Mississippi.org, the birthplace of America's music. Come on. We are it. Sarah Nabholz, Camilla Williamson are my guests today. We're celebrating women that rock in business right before Christmas. Okay, so tell me when you're planning December, right? Is December your biggest month of the year?
Actually, it's not. I mean, right now it's not, because we do the sorority. So it's actually in the summertime when all of the recruitment and, I guess some people still call it rush, but, it's, recruitment weeks and all of that go on. And after bids are given out and all of that. So really the summer months, are our biggest right now, but, December, because we are getting into doing the retail, pop-up shops and those kind of things that was really a big thing too. So, we're trying to kind of fill in the calendar with different events throughout the year.
When's your exhaling months of the year, Sarah?
February when we're at your house.
Oh, I can't wait. We got it on the calendar. How far ahead do y'all look toward next year? I mean, do y'all have your meeting and go, okay, here's the next 6 months, or next year, here's our line that we've got to attack, and it's time to go there? I mean, what's the planning like?
Yeah. I mean, we just kind of look at each month, and decide, okay, ahead of the calendar and okay, this is what we're going to focus on, in January 2026. And then once we get past that, then in February, we're doing this. And then we want to have this ready, 5 months later or whatever lead time it is. And we're finally kind of, understanding how long it takes us to get, from the idea to the actual, product line, and getting better at that as the years go on and us working together.
It's funny. Some, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just saying, you always realize it takes longer than you think.
Yeah. Well, for me, and what we do, even entertaining wise and stuff, is constantly trying to fix and to get better. Not in a sterile way, just in the way that we do things, but there is paying attention to details that help you, become a better entertainer, be better on stage. A lot of times you can get complacent as much as we've done what we've done, playing a lot of the same songs we've played over the years. And how do you keep that like it's the first time you've ever done it? It can get a little bit, you just gotta appreciate it. You gotta be very grateful all the time and know maybe this is the last gig you'll ever play, I guess, in my mind. But, that's pretty much in my thought. you can't ever be good enough. You got to keep working at it.
Right.
Christmas wise for you, Sarah, we got like a minute and a half. Sarah and Camilla, for both of y'all, what's the feeling like
For
Christmas? Yeah, give me a little
Well,
warm
it
fuzzy.
is wonderful. My granddaughter, I kept her last night. She helped me decorate my tree, and I am in the spirit. I've got the cozy Christmas screensaver on all the time now since
You're in the spirit in July.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. I start watching
Year
Christmas
round.
movies in July.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you're guilty of that. Hallmark figured you out. You're the target. We've got.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Sarah Namposes in the world. We're going to target her in July for Christmas. Camilla, what about you?
Well, I actually watched a Christmas movie last night. So, that's pretty impressive.
I love it.
No, I'm excited. Sarah and I actually just got all our calendar figured out with all of our events with our friends for the next couple weeks. So we're just kind of set and have that to look forward to. I told a friend that came over the other day when we were working on a bunch of orders after Thanksgiving, and I said, he said, how are y'all excited about Christmas? I said, yes. I said, I am. I said, we're going to have fun and we're going to get the work done. So, it's just kind of like, let's do it. It's going to be fast and furious, but not without enjoying the moments.
Sarah N. Dippity, SARAHN, Dippity, DIPITY.shop. Check them out, shop with them, and I can't thank you guys enough for listening to me and my crazy self on In a Mississippi Minute, winding down my 8th year, and I love spending it with my dear sisters, Sarah Naples, Camilla Williamson, the founders of Sarah and Dippity Shop. And you guys have a blessed one. Thank you. Visit Mississippi.org for all the years. Heading into 2026. Here we go. Blessings. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, folks. I'm Steve Azar. Thanks, girls.
Thank you. We love you.
Love you.
Mary.
I'm Steve Azar. In a Mississippi Minute, all 60 of them, where you can take your sweet time.
A SuperTalk Mississippi Media production.